Alright guys, welcome to a new video. So we're going to be doing something new today. If this video gets 20,000 likes, I'm giving away my 1987 Honda TRX 250R. So all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and comment. And you could potentially win this sweet quad. If you're in a different country, I'll send you $100 if you win. And if you're in the US, you get this bad boy delivered right to your doorstep. So anyway, if you guys want to win it, go hit the like button. Also, we're going to be working on these two things today. We've got the KD80 we picked up last video, and we've got the CR80, the 1987 CR80 that we've been restoring. This is also going to be given away probably within 2 weeks. And yeah, so we're going to be working on all three of these things today. We're tuning up the TRX 250R. We did the top speed on it. It hit 72 miles an hour, probably around 73. But it's a little bit boggy in first, second, third. So we're going to work on that. We've got to clean the carburetor in this because it's not getting gas. And then we're going to be working on this thing. We got a bunch of new parts back for this today. We actually got all the powder coating done and all the pieces back, like the foot pegs, the brake lever, all that stuff was powder coated. And then we got the pipe and everything sandblasted. All Things Coating LLC on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description. He hooked me up again and did all the parts. So thanks to Jared again from All Things Coating LLC for hooking me up. Great prices, fast service. Really highly recommend. We'll go take a peek at the parts right now. I'll show you guys what happened here. So we've got all the foot pegs and stuff in here. Looks just mint. Kick lever and then the brake right here, powder coated in black. And then we've got the pipe and then the fork tubes right here, which are going to be polished up along with the pipe to like a really sweet looking chrome color. And then the pipe's going to be painted with a high temp paint, black. So that's the idea on these. So definitely go check out All Things Coating LLC on Facebook. Go give him a follow. Does a great job, and his prices are really good. But anyway, let's start on the Honda TRX 250R. Since we're giving this thing away, if it hits 20,000 likes, I want to get this thing just tuned up and ready to rock and roll before we give it away, because I'm feeling like this video might hit 20,000. So it has to hit 20,000 likes within 4 days. So 4 days from now, if it doesn't hit 20,000 likes, we're starting over. Anyway, we'll be ripping into this thing. The carburetor's sitting right there. So what we have to do is take off some of these plastics, probably the seat, and I think you can just pull the carburetor right out. So let's do that. Let's see what jets are running in there. I'm curious to see what jets he's got in there. I'm guessing they're way too big, but we'll have to see. All right, let's try to get to this carburetor here quick. See if we can get this thing off here. Alright, so that's pretty easy. The carburetor's just sitting right there. So what we're going to do is take off the rubber, go into the airbox, take out the carburetor, do the jets, clean up the carburetor, put her back on, test her out. That's the process. Hopefully we can get this thing going like 80 miles an hour. That'd be awesome. And remember, if you want to win it, go like the video. So let's dig into the carburetor here. Alright, carburetor off the quad. Let's see what's in there. Alright, so it looks like a 185 for the main. Let's see if I can show you guys the number on here. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. Right there, 185 for the main. I don't know what this is supposed to be running, but we're probably going to go down in size. .48 for the pilot now. I don't know if this is gonna focus in on here. .48 right there. So we're gonna look up the specs here quick and then see what this thing is supposed to be running stock, and then kind of base it off of the big bore kit. So this thing's running a big bore 330 kit on here, and then an FMF pipe, and then it has V-force reeds. So we have to tune it according to what's on the machine. So I'm gonna have to look at some forums and see, you know, what to do here. The symptoms that we're having is that it's bogging in first, second, and third gear. When you hit the throttle, it bogs instantly. So that tells me main jet is pretty bad, because right when you, I mean, you can go slow on the throttle and it's fine. So like that's the pilot jet. So I'm thinking it's the main jet. We'll have to check and see, but we'll check the forums and maybe test out a couple different jets here and see which one works the best. Alright guys, just looked it up on the forum. The stock size for the jets when these first came out in 87, 88, 89, main jet 152, pilot jet 48. So right now we're running a stock pilot jet, which could be wrong for this size bore, I'm not sure. But we're running a 180 main, which I feel like that's pretty high. I think we're gonna put in the 160 and set a baseline from there. We've got a 160 main jet right here. So what we're gonna do is put in the 160 and then not do anything else and see if it runs better. Because this will tell us if it's the main jet right away. We're not gonna touch the needle, we're not gonna touch the air screw, we're not gonna touch the pilot jet. We're gonna go one thing at a time, test it out, and then see if it's running better. So let's put the 160 in there, see if we can blow this thing up, and yeah, should be interesting. So the one in there was actually a 185, not a 180. So that's big, that's really big. All right, got the carburetor back on with the 160 main. Let's get the GoPro and take this thing for a rip. I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot peppier, but it's probably gonna be too lean. All right, let's see if this thing will start. Oh yeah, she sounds mean. Alright, let's get the GoPro and take it for a rip. Alright guys, ready to go. Thing's been warming up for a while now. We'll see if that main jet makes a difference here. Sounds pretty peppy. I'm not gonna go too hard on it. I don't want to blow it up. I just want to see if it has Not noticing much of a difference yet. Yeah, really not noticing much of a difference, which is really weird. Uh-oh. How high of a gear was I in? Probably just blew it up. Yeah, not any better. I don't get it. Hey, how's it going? Oh, okay. There you go.
Last name?
What, Weber?
Yeah, Weber. Alright, thanks.
Yep. See ya. Alright guys, just got back from the test drive. I saw no changes, absolutely zero changes from switching the main jet from a 185 to a 160. If you look back in the video, I do full throttle. I push it all the way in and it just bogs. So I'm not sure what that could be. So I know that the main jet is like 3/4 throttle to, full throttle. And that's exactly where the issue lies, because it's full throttle only. It's fine in the short throttle, but it's not peppy, and high gear just bogs. So I'm really stumped on this. So if any of you guys know how to rejet this for a 330 kit, an ESR 330 kit, and an FMF pipe with V-force reeds, please let me know in the comments. Let's see what spark plug this thing is running, and see if I've got one to put in here. Then we can take it for one more test drive and see if that makes a difference. Alright, looks like it was running a BR9ES for a plug, and if you look at it, it wasn't running bad. You can see that, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but inside it's dark, and it's not that, it's like a light, so like a light gray color on the inside. So it wasn't running too rich. It should be like a brown color, so it might be running a tad on the rich side, but it's not running too bad. It's not, filled with soot or anything like that. It's not carboned up or anything, so, and it's definitely not white, so it's not running lean. So let's try to put a BR8ES in there and see if that makes a difference, because I don't know, we'll try it. Alright guys, we got the brand new plug. It's a B8ES plug. We'll put that in there, see if it works. Alright, we got the brand new spark plug in it. Let's see if it can rev out here. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but you never know. Alright, we got gas going to it, and I think we're all good. Turn it on. No different. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. Watch, okay, first gear. Full throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. So it only opens up in like 5th gear. It's really weird. Which I don't know if that's how it's tuned or what, but I don't think it should be like that. Yeah, so I don't know. I do not know what the heck is going on. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do some more research into this thing. If anyone knows what jet's using a 330 kit with an FMF pipe, let me know in the comments. But we're gonna be working on the Kawasaki now. I just wanna see if the oil injector is in here still. Because a lot of people were like, oh, it's the oil injector's taken out of it. The crank sounds bad, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna check it out today and see. But I agree, the bearing does sound pretty bad. It's a little bit rattly in there and it's squeaky. You can kind of hear it. Alright guys, so the oil pump is actually in here, so that's good. It's sitting right here. Let's see if I can show you guys. There's the oil pump right there, and there's actually oil going to it and then coming up through here to, oh wait, oh, look at that. Look what we found here. I believe that's supposed to be going to the carburetor. That's not going to anything. Is that just a breather tube, or is that actually supposed to be pumping? Aha! So this line's broken right here. I'm gonna figure out where that's supposed to go and then replace that. Alright, so whoever in the comments said that the pump was not connected is 100% correct. So the pump is working. The pump is connected. There's no oil in it, so it's not pumping anything. But it's supposed to connect right in here. You can see the little bolt right here. That's supposed to have an attachment like this, and then it's supposed to go into here, which goes right directly into the crankcase, it looks like. That's pretty interesting. And it's just missing that. So I'm guessing he's running premix in here. And yeah, so I want the pump to work. I like the pumps. Is there any oil in it either? Yeah, there's no oil in it. So yeah, it's definitely running premix. Interesting. Very, very interesting. See, I'd like to connect that back up. The trouble is going to be trying to find one of these attachments. That's the thing. Huh. Very, very interesting. So, people in the comments, you were exactly correct. We're gonna check the oil here too. I feel like this is low. I feel like the oil's low. We're gonna check in there though and see. All right, let's see what's in the air filter here. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. All right, let's see if there's any oil in here. I've got this wire here. We're just gonna dip down and use it as a dipstick here. As we can see, there's oil in it right here. Looks like it was just changed as well. It's really clear. Alright guys, we got the bike all back together. We're gonna check and see if the petcock is working now, because I noticed that it stalls out when you go full speed with it. So let's kick it over and see if the gas is flowing correctly. Alright, so the petcock's definitely not flowing correctly. Let's just check the amount of gas in here. Yeah, there's plenty of gas in there. Alright, so we've got the gas line off the carburetor right here. We're going to see if the gas flows out of here. The gas is flowing just fine, so I'm thinking it's gotta be the carburetor. Alright, we got the carburetor apart sitting right here. Looks pretty clean, but as I suspected, pilot jet is clogged. Got a little pilot jet right here. You can't see through it at all. I blew through it a couple times and it doesn't clear out. So that thing's clogged pretty good. That's probably why I wasn't idling and probably kind of stalling out. So we'll clean that out, put her back together. We should be good to go. All right, seems to be idling pretty good. Let's take it for a test drive down the road. Alright, kind of still does that bogginess, but it definitely is faster. So I think the pilot was clogged, and maybe the main jet was clogged a little bit, but definitely faster, but it still does that little bog thing. I'm thinking it's the oil pump is disconnected. I'm thinking it's causing like an air leak or something. But yeah, that one's fixed pretty much. Idles nicely now. So on to the Honda CR80. Alright, here are the new parts. We've got the foot pegs right here, kick lever we can put on today. We've got the rear brake pedal, and then the other kick lever. So let's try to put these on. All right, we got the foot pegs back on. Those are looking pretty good. They're spring loaded, so those are all powder coated, looking really good. And then we've got the kick lever on, and got the ball bearing in there and everything, new hardware on it. So that's looking pretty fresh as well. Next we're gonna be working on the shock. We've got it down, stripped to the blue, but you can see the metal coming through right here. So what we're gonna do is strip it all the way down and then paint it black. All right, that's what the shock looks like after the first paint stripper layer on it. So most of it came off. We're gonna do probably 2 more layers and then repaint the shock here. But that's gonna be it for today's video. So if you guys know what the jetting could be on the TRX 250R, please leave a comment down below. And make sure to like and subscribe and comment, because if we hit 20,000 likes on this video, I'm giving away my TRX 250R. This thing is awesome, and one of you guys could be the winner. So definitely leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and maybe next time I'll be giving away this to you. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.